Good morning, Thailand. My name is Alex, and I have some news updates from around the land of smiles for you today, this Monday, May 19th. Now, today, we're going to be talking about some mysterious homicides around the kingdom, updates on the missing British teen turned international drug smuggler in Georgia, and a little later, the influence Duterte continues to wield after the results of the Filipino senatorial elections. But before we begin, please remember to subscribe to the Tiger to stay up to date on all things Thailand, and we'll give a quick shout out to our sponsor, and that's Fazwaz. If you are in the market, the real estate market, in any kind of capacity, you got to go to Fazwaz.com, man. Whether you're buying, renting, or selling, they have agents that are around 24/7. They'll be able to help you any language that you speak. I'm pretty sure most of them, they have got you covered. They're the biggest listing in Thailand. So if you need it, they got it. Go and check out Fazwaz.com, guys, for all of your real estate needs. All right. Anyways, Richard C., thank you for saying, have a great day before the bad news. We'll get there. All right. Let's get started. Our first story, bit of a classic Tiger tale. A naked foreigner, that's how we like to start them around here, causes chaos after escaping a hospital in Pattaya. In the early hours of May 18th, a naked foreign man, around 40 years old, escaped from a hospital and caused chaos in Pattaya's Naklua area. Witnesses reported him shouting incoherently and damaging property with a chair and large stone. Police and rescue workers struggled to subdue him as he threw objects and resisted arrest. The man had already broken free from custody once before, being finally restrained after 30 minutes. He was taken to Banglamung police station to calm down. His identity, condition, and reasons for hospitalization remain unknown. No injuries were reported, and police are still investigating. And yes, I was in Pattaya over the weekend. No, this was not me. All right, but yes, a bit of insanity coming out of Pattaya. Hopefully the man is getting the help that he needs. Jay, would you like to join me?
Have you started already?
I have, but let's just jump into it. Come on in. You do know me. All right.
Hello. I'm here. I have arrived. No chit chat. We just got to get on with it, no?
Yeah. We do. But yes, anyways, the freak, another embracing of the power of naked, indeed. Well, sorry, I got a fun one out of the way first, but now you got to do some unfortunate ones, unfortunately, coming up.
No worries. All right. I'm professional. I couldn't say that without laughing. I am a professional. I'm going to get on with it. Ready?
Oh, God.
3, 2, 1, and scene. An Indian tourist found dead on Samet with head bound in bag. On 17th May, the decomposed body of a 49-year-old Indian tourist identified as Mr. Kakumanu was found among rocks near Ausom on Samet. His head was bound with a black plastic bag fastened by a luggage strap, prompting police to treat the case as suspicious. The body appeared to have been dead for about 2 days and had washed ashore. No identification was found on him, though resort staff had reported him missing earlier. Forensic teams examined the scene, and the investigation is ongoing as authorities search for more clues. Very suspicious indeed, I would say.
Yeah, like, what? Like, this, he didn't do it to himself, I would speculate, but
what's going on?
Who knows, right? So at least they were able to identify him, right?
Yeah.
Like, so many of the times, like, bodies washed on shore, no identification, like, who is this guy even? So at least the investigation can begin. Once they know the identity, you can sort of trace out what are the relations, who might he have interacted with that might have gotten him into trouble. But yeah, unfortunately, a lot of these cases on the islands, though, don't end up getting solved sometimes. It's kind of weird.
Samet in general has a fairly decent reputation. I mean, I had a couple of friends who just went to Samet like last weekend. It's a beautiful place to travel to. It's normally Koh Tao that makes all the bad news,
right?
Which is also actually a very beautiful destination, especially for scuba diving. But, once these labels stick, they stick.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the things. Some bad press is bad press.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, this is one of those situations. But anyways, let's get on to our next story, which we're a little late to this one, but I wanted to cover it because it was what everybody was talking about over the past week, because there was a missing white girl. That's always big news, but she's been found. So the missing British teen who was reported missing by her family, they were over here trying to find her. Well, she was found. Where was she? She was in Georgia, arrested on drug charges. Playing gangster. Bella May Cully, an 18-year-old from the UK, thought missing in Thailand, was found and arrested in Georgia about 4,000 miles away. Authorities caught her at Tbilisi airport, allegedly attempting to smuggle 14 kilograms of cannabis and hashish, facing up to 20 years or life in prison. They're not messing around. Her family, who had been searching in Thailand, were devastated by the revelation. Bella had traveled through the Philippines and Thailand before disappearing, with her last message sent on May 3rd. Her sudden arrest has turned a feared disappearance into a serious legal crisis abroad.
Yeah, I wonder what she was thinking and why she was trying to smuggle so much hashish and cannabis into Georgia, of all places.
Very strange. A couple of theories that I've seen swirling around. Maybe she was coerced into doing this. That is obviously not something. It's something we've seen before. People being coerced into doing it. Other theories are just that she's 18, and 18-year-olds make dumb decisions sometimes like this too. I don't know.
She didn't look like your average drug dealer.
No, I think that's kind of one of the reasons.
Better and better, I guess.
Yeah, we just did a story a couple of weeks ago about that full family in an RV filled with methamphetamine. We saw that on Where the Millers. Like, this is already a movie. Yeah. Not surprised by anything anymore. But this girl is in some deep doo-doo, it appears.
All right. Moving on to our next story. Some more bad news. The body of abducted DJ Tete, found in Kanchanaburi. DJ Tete, a 33-year-old Thai man, abducted on 14 May in Kanchanaburi, was found dead on 18th May. His body was discovered in a remote area wearing the same clothes from the day of his disappearance. 2 suspects were questioned but denied involvement, and their vehicle is under forensic review. Investigators found car parts and tires near the last phone signal traced, and CCTV footage confirmed the abduction. And DJ Tete's father had traveled 12 hours to file a missing person report. Police and forensic teams are now intensifying the investigation. A lot of murders, a lot of speculation.
Yeah, so the rumors around this one are that there were some potential cases of infidelity. So, again, these are rumors. Nothing is validated right now, but the investigation is ongoing. But what I've heard, what has been swirling around, is that there were some alleged affairs involved that may have spurred on one of these, jealousy, passion killings or something like that. So we'll find out more once the arrests are made. The suspects are identified. Hopefully they are identified. But it really sucks to just see young talent cut down early. No matter what, adultery, right? Like, obviously that sucks. Cheating is not good. Does it deserve a death sentence? No, I don't think so. And especially in Thailand. There was a statistic recently. Thailand is one of the worst countries for adultery. Did you know that?
Really?
Oh yeah.
I think
people cheat a lot.
It's above a 50%.
It's insane. It's really, really high. So the fact that people are
just lovers, man. They're just lovers.
I know, it's weird because if everybody was murdered for their adultery here, we'd have half a country. So
it is kind of crazy. Like, getting into a relationship, if you're in Thailand, there's a 50% plus chance that your partner will cheat on you, or you will cheat on your partner.
Yeah.
Which one is it? I don't know.
It's the cheater is in the room with us right now, but
50%.
I can't remember but it was
quite high.
Insane though. Yeah, whatever it was like, okay, how's anybody staying married here? The answer is they're not really.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, well now, sorry, more tragedy. Right?
It's tragedy.
It's been a rough weekend in the news, everybody. But this one is, we've done a lot of man versus man. We're doing man versus nature now, as a man was killed by a wild elephant after a late night frog hunt. Bad timing. On May 18th, a 59-year-old man named Chalo was found dead in Hatyai after being attacked by a wild elephant while frog hunting alone at night. His body was discovered near a drainage ditch with an overturned motorbike and elephant tracks nearby. His wife said he had gone out again at 2 a.m. after an earlier unsuccessful trip. Authorities believe the elephant may have been startled by Chalo's headlamp and charged. Local officials are now offering support to the grieving family as human-wildlife conflict concerns in the area grow. This just sucks. It happens if you're out there in nature, and elephants are part of the ecosystem here. They can just pop up on you, man. And everybody thinks of them as like these gentle giants. They are still wild animals, and they are capable of doing some serious death and destruction. So, unfortunate for this man. I feel for the community, and hopefully they can rally around the family.
Yeah.
It was very difficult times.
Well, enough said. We're going to move on to our last story today, which is, once again, a serious one, guys. Thai police bust teen-led sex trafficking operation in Bangkok hotel. Now, on 17th May, police arrested two 18-year-olds at a Bangkok hotel in a sting operation targeting a teen-led sex trafficking ring. The suspects caught arranging sexual services via the Line app charged 1,000 baht commission per transaction. Undercover officers posed as clients using marked bills to confirm the illegal exchange. Upon entering the hotel room, both suspects were found preparing to provide services and later confessed. Charges include procuring individuals for prostitution and facilitating immoral acts. The case highlights growing concerns over youth involvement in trafficking networks in Thailand.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the only instance where there's a problem. There's a lot of youths around if they looked.
Surely. Yeah, I always wonder about these things when these crackdowns happen and they actually find them. I think it's so funny when they do the arrests. Why is everybody naked already? Like their shirts are all off already. I don't know, but it wasn't clear. Dude, like they said teenage, but they were 18. Sex work here is a very weird gray area that pops up all the time. So it's interesting to see when they decide to crack down on this. And, it's one of those reasons why like they keep it illegal so that they can selectively enforce it, right? Like this is a thing where obviously there's sex work here in Thailand. But how you go about it. I guess the police have their own unwritten rules. And if you don't follow them,
some things are absolutely like the age rules are kind of crazy. So obviously we know age of consent in Thailand is 15, which it should not be. The age you can get a motorbike license is also 15, which it should not be, considering how many people die on motorbikes every day in Thailand. You can drive at 18, and you can only go to the club if you're 20.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah,
I don't know, 15, weird. 18, 20.
Yeah,
no
comments. That doesn't make a lot of sense. You're talking to an American, man. We get, I don't know what's better, to be able to drive first and then be able to, like, we drive at 16, can't drink till 21. Yeah. Whereas in Europe, right, like you get the keys to the car and a beer in your hand at the same age of 18. So I don't know. Probably, I think it's better that way. But yeah, anyways, do you want to say a quick word about our sponsors, Fazwaz?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Thank you for very much asking. When I came to Bangkok and I was looking for a property, guess where I went?
Fazwaz.com.
I went Facebook first.
Oh.
But then I realized that sometimes it's difficult to deal with the people on Facebook. So that's when I went to Fazwaz. And they helped me find my property in Bangkok. So if you ever want to buy, sell, or rent a property in Thailand, consider Fazwaz. They're the largest property portal in Thailand.
It's just so much better to have professionals helping you when you're going through these kinds of things. Definitely if you want to work with the best in Thailand, you got to check out fastwise.com. All right, well, on to our ASEAN Now section of the news, guys, where we have a bit of a crossover story between Thailand and Cambodia, as their border tensions have sparked a culture clash online. That's right, the Thai-Cambodian tensions are escalating beyond the military realm, spilling into entertainment and fashion. A border incident in February involving Cambodian troops singing their anthem at a disputed temple in Surin led to political backlash after Thailand's defense minister ordered a troop withdrawal, citing an MOU. Nationalists accused him of favoring Cambodia. Meanwhile, Cambodian actress Yearn Srepich and Miss World Cambodia Julia Russell sparked online outrage by claiming Thai traditional costumes in a film and pageant were copies of Khmer designs. Thai netizens responded with calls to boycott and defend cultural heritage, fueling nationalistic sentiments online. I don't know. So it's so weird here when, like, these countries, obviously, there's bad blood in the history, but there's also a lot of cultural overlap where, like, there are similar aspects to both cultures. So, like, I don't know. How far back do you go when you claim certain cultural aspects? I don't know. It's funny to me as an American, like, we're a big melting pot thing. We like to, like, we adopt new things about our culture. But countries with very old histories, like what we have down here, a little bit more protective of that identity.
Yeah, exactly. And Cambodia as well, like trying to hold on to everything that they can. I mean, there've been instances where they've had trouble with Thailand regarding, Muay Thai is originally from Cambodia. Even they celebrate Songkran just like Thailand. Yeah, cultural, religious clashes, mixing. Why can't we all just
get along? Yeah. Great. Rodney King. That's yeah. Anyways, our next story. I got you another one. This is one of your stories.
10 Malaysian tourists fined for street racing in Hatyai. Naughty. This is a Thai story. All right.
A bit of crossover. Yeah.
10 Malaysian tourists, 6 men, 4 women aged 21 to 37, were fined for illegal street racing in the great city of Hatyai in the early hours of Friday near Greenway Bazaar. Thai police used CCTV footage to track the group, who were driving 6 modified Malaysian registered cars. All suspects admitted guilt and paid a 5,000 baht fine each before being released. The arrest followed complaints from residents about dangerous driving, prompting swift police action. Naughty.
Yeah, bad boys.
Yeah, Hatyai obviously closer to the Malaysian border, so they must have just driven up.
Yeah, wildly, apparently. But yeah, 5,000 baht fine. What do you guys think? Is that enough? Like, will this deter?
It's street racing in the sense like they're probably just racing each other. And
Right, yeah.
I mean, you know.
My stomach's rumbling, sorry.
Is that the fine for street racing? I don't even know.
5,000 baht, apparently. Look, at least there was something, right? Like, and they brought him in. There's a news story about it, some public shaming. Hopefully that curbs the behavior. But yeah, anyways, having fun with the boys. Make sure not to get out of hand, everybody. All right. Well, our next story, sorry, more sad news. It's a rough day in the news, guys. I'll try to make it a little more cheery tomorrow, but it's Monday. We can be sad. Unfortunately, a little bit more sadness on the way. Flash floods devastate northern Vietnam. 4 have been left dead. Flash floods triggered by heavy rain struck northern Vietnam's Bac Can province from May 11th to the 12th, killing 4 people and leaving 1 missing. The floods hit Ba Bi districts, Tan Luot and Yen Duong communes, sweeping away homes, shops, and crops. A separate landslide on May 16th in Lai Chau province killed 5 at a hydropower site. Rescue teams are searching for missing victims as the region remains under alert with over 200 millimeters of rainfall recorded in some areas. Authorities warn of continued rain and heightened risk of further flash floods and landslides. It's that time of year, man.
It's that time of the year, bro. And it's only going to get worse, unfortunately. I mean, I think we're going to be hearing news about this all over. Every day it looks gloomy and dark now. So in Bangkok especially, I mean all areas of Thailand obviously, but the flash floods, the pumps, the damage it's going to cause to people's homes, just be prepared, guys, especially people who have been dealing it for years. Like sometimes people behave like, oh my god, it's flooding again. Yes, guys, the drainage and the systems are not going to be improved anytime soon. I'd love to think that they would be, but yeah, just be prepared.
Get your sandbags. If you got a business on the first floor anywhere in the city, prepare, because it's better than having to file all these insurance claims when all of your merchandise gets flooded. So be careful, everybody.
All right, we're going to move on to our next story, where Marcos suffers setback as Duterte allies dominate Philippine Senate race. The May 12th Philippine Senate election dealt a political blow to President Ferdinand Marcos Jr., as several allies of former President Rodrigo Duterte and 2 liberal opposition candidates won key seats. Vice President Sara Duterte, facing impeachment, saw her influence rise in the 5 endorsed candidates elected. The results suggest public discontent with Marcos's administration and signal growing support for Sara ahead of her Senate trial. Meanwhile, Rodrigo Duterte, detained by the ICC for alleged human rights crimes, won re-election as Davao mayor. The political rift between Marcos and Duterte continues to shape the country's turbulent leadership landscape.
Wild, people getting elected from prison, basically. Like, he's still on trial at the ICC. He's being held over there, and he's still the mayor.
The level of loyalty is kind of scary if you think about it. It's just like, I don't even know what word to use for it. Blind loyalty, just kind of extreme faith. Obviously, Philippines is a very religious country. Obviously, they have strong faith, but yeah, Rodrigo Duterte is a very colorful man. I'm just going to put it at that.
Yeah, I mean,
just Google him.
But we're talking cults of personality, basically, right? But the thing is, in the Philippines, it's pretty much all you got. Like, it's 2 political dynasties. You got the Marcos family, obviously, Marcos Jr., the son of a very brutal dictator, his father. So it's not like, it's one of those, there's not a lot of good people to choose from in Philippine politics. But he's a much different leader than his father, I will say. But at the same time, it's hard to distance yourself from the blood lineage that you got going on. Same thing for Sara Duterte. And yeah, they still enjoy enormous popularity in Philippines politics, as was evidenced by this recent election. I don't know what the future holds, but
We don't know.
yeah, we'll see.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, those are some of the stories from across Thailand and around the ASEAN area. You can find more stories on thetiger.com, and you can join in any of these stories, conversations at
ASEANnow.com.
That's Thailand's largest news forum. And yeah, subscribe.
Yeah, don't forget, subscribe. Like this stream, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, X.
Yeah. And please do, if you've made
Fine.
it so far and you're wondering, why does this guy keep on telling us to subscribe? 62% of the people who are watching us are not subscribed. So please subscribe. It really helps us. We're at 201,000 subscribers now.
Rock on.
Going strong.
Yeah, but yeah, helps us out a lot.
Yeah.
If you like that story, please like and subscribe. And for more Thailand news, follow us on Instagram, YouTube, or TikTok at The Thaiger, or you can go to thetiger.com and join the conversation.